Hello everyone, you've seen the title. Dior has commented on the recent commentary. So let's take a look at the screen. There's me, there's also me in the left hand side. I'm everywhere, it's Inception baby. Let's scroll down, here is the pinned comment. Scroll down. Dior! Aloha H, it's Dior. I have watched your video and enjoyed it. I have blocked Raphael. The reason the conversation took a turn is because I didn't want to chew him out being recorded, and I wanted to keep him on the phone as much as possible for people to hear his voice, which is what I said on the live. Thank you so much for getting this out there also. And then I replied, wow, thank you so much for your comment, Dior. I appreciate you clarifying that scene. I hope you're doing well since this happened, and I hope you have learned from the experience. Sending you love and strength. What a day, huh? Since this has been uploaded, it's just been a roller coaster, right? I've had people call me once again discriminatory and label me ableist, because let's just add to the isms and the ists that previous comments have decided to label me. And then Dior commenting this not too long ago has really, I guess, made my day, in the sense that I was reading these comments calling me ableist because I mentioned that MS can affect the brain in some people. Apparently I'm ableist. People were commenting that I'm saying that Dior is going to be drooling later on in life. Where in the video did I say that? Like, there's no need. I understand the person commenting also has MS, and your experiences with MS is your experiences. I'm going off of what I can see on the screen regarding Dior. And if Dior herself has no issue with the video and my comments, especially given the fact she's watched until the very end, because her phone call comes 1 hour plus into the video. If Dior doesn't have an issue with what I've said, I understand you are giving your own experience, but it is your experience. And I also received a Instagram message of someone who supports the channel, and their father has MS, and they mentioned that it has affected his personality, his judgment, his rationality on certain situations. And I asked them, hey, is it okay if I include your message in this video? But they weren't comfortable with it. So I said, that's no problem at all. I'll just simply mention it and give your experience, your family's experience. Now, the people who called me discriminatory might watch this and say, well, if you can't show the message, that means it didn't happen. But I'd rather respect that person's privacy regarding their family and adhere to their comfortability levels than to, I guess, prove that I'm not discriminatory towards people who have disabilities. I don't. This is the part about YouTube I don't like, is that even when I am, like, considerate of the victims, it doesn't matter. Someone will find something to say. And I mentioned Googling it right at the beginning, right? And I said everyone's experiences or symptoms differ. Look at Google. MS can affect your brain in many ways. Damage to brain tissue, cortical atrophy, cognitive problems, difficulty focusing, remembering things, processing information, may also have poor judgment, mental health issues, and also can MS affect judgment? Studies have shown that people with MS have reduced decision-making abilities compared to healthy controls, framing effects, lack of insight. So whilst I understand people who have commented that they have MS and they the commenters only struggle with physical aspects of the disease, there are people who are affected mentally, including decision making, which I touch on in the video, but it's caused me to be labeled as discriminatory. So I don't know, I felt like I needed to prove that I'm not ableist. I can't believe I have to, but thank you very much to Dior for commenting. It really does mean a lot that you watched, like, for any amount of time, the video, my commentary, and you didn't see an issue. I can understand people, perhaps, I understand you getting annoyed with not an expert, which I mentioned as well. I'm not an expert. I'm just giving my thoughts and what I've read from online before the video in terms of context. Yeah, just Dior, thank you very much. I hope you're doing better now. I hope you realize how much your family loves you, and it's not worth risking that relationship with them for anyone online, even if they are the most attractive looking person in the world. I hope you've recognized the red flags from that, and it never happens again. Hopefully you continue thriving. You seem to be in good spirits. You make jokes at your own expense, which I love that for you. So thank you, Dior, and thank you everyone for your support. Just to confirm, I'm not discriminatory towards people who have disabilities. Can't believe I've made this video explaining that, by the way. I mean, mainly is about Dior's comment, but I've also had to, like, the need to come here and justify myself so soon after being labeled ageist and misogynoir. What is YouTube, huh? Editing Age here, just to also say that I swear there's been another woman on the show who's had MS, and I've made similar comments in the video, on that video from the, the past. I think it's an episode that's quite old now, but there was no comments calling me discriminatory back then, but now there is. I guess I just don't know, right? I think someone's mentioned before that no matter what I say, or no matter what anyone says, people will have something to say. But me, of all people, me, to be discriminatory to anyone, I have to assume these people are new to the channel, but me, it doesn't help that I've already been thinking about how lost I am on this channel and stuff. But anyway, hope you guys have a good night or day, depending on your time. I'll see you next time. Bye. And once again, thank you, Dior, and thank you, everyone.